सुरों के साथ हो अपना ये सफर।
यार टेम्पो बढ़ा।
सुरों के साथ हो अपना ये सफर, मेरे माइक पे हो सबकी यूं नजर। कभी हंस के कभी रोके गा लेते हैं सुरों के संग होके। कभी मिलके कभी जुदा जुदा दिखा देते हैं हम अपनी हर अदा। सुर ऑन एयर, सुर ऑन एयर, सुर ऑन एयर।
सुर ऑन एयर पर आपका एक बार फिर स्वागत है। वेरी वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आज बहुत ही खास सेलिब्रिटी शो है एंड दिस वन ब्रॉट टू यू बाय राजेंद्र लोधा। आप for real estate, vastu consultation, financial solution, life insurance needs, building tax-free retirement, contact Rajendra Lodha at 925-640-8885. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned into 104.9 FM FunAsia Radio. पता है शिल्पा राव है आज की celebrity, who's a well-known Bollywood singer with a very unique texture to her voice. Each song that she has delivered from beginning of her career, whether it be To Se Naina, Khuda Jaane, Udi Udi Ittifaq Se, to the recent ones, Bulya, Ghungru, Kalank, her voice just stands out. अब जैसे रुक जाते हैं सुनने के लिए, ये आवाज क्या खास है. Very nostalgic. Shilpa Rao is particularly known in media for trying new styles in her songs and singing for different genres. Dosto, Shilpa Rao in the house, starting with one of her beautiful songs. From, that is everywhere in the internet, when you go to Wikipedia, how you have started learning, your father being the biggest role model. But did you ever, growing up, actually feel that you're going to do playback singing?
No, I wasn't someone who wanted to do music or probably do anything actually. I was someone who was just drifting, and which is good because I had a very normal childhood. Going to school, coming back, you know, chilling, doing your own thing, and you know, because I see kids today, and I know they're very focused, they're very, you know, like ambitious, but somehow that innocence and that period of finding yourself and you know, that is lost because you're chasing something and you forget to spend time with your own self. I think for that, I think I'm pretty happy that I had a very, very normal childhood, and my parents did not stress on acing anything. Like, you know, you have to come first. You have to come first, and you have to be the best, and this and that. I think they were more about like, are you happy? Are you, you know? And which is the same question even now. That I sometimes feel like, okay, I could have done this better, and you know, I could have. You get here and you get there, and all that. It's okay. You need to just, if you're happy, it's good. You don't have to really, you know, bother about such things.
And you're really happy doing what you're doing right now?
It gives me so much happiness to be in the studio and, you know, have a new song in front of you and you know, express yourself through it. And it's you know, after having worked for, this is my 16th year, after having done this for such a long time, the only thing that you realize is that it's never about that hit. It is never about the nomination or the award or the number of views or nothing. It's just that time you spend in the studio creating something new and the fun in which you do it. That's it.
Closer to your soul. And
even if it's like a song that you're just having fun with, I think that process is yours, and that is what we all did this for. Nothing else.
So unique. Unique is your voice as well. You know, very unlike the past singers who would fit their voice with the stars, the heroes and the heroine. Did this ever creep in your mind, a doubt that, oh my god, how can I do playback singing? My voice will not match the heroine.
So, if you go back 50, 70 years back, women had their own voices. You talk about Begum Akhtar ji, you talk about Ella Fitzgerald, you talk about Farida Khanum ji, you talk about Geeta Dutt ji, you talk about Prabha Atre ji, Surinder Kaur, P. Shushila ji.
But commercially,
of course they were commercial. Of course they were commercial hits. Who doesn't know Ella Fitzgerald? I think she was the best jazz singer ever. Who doesn't know Edith Piaf, the best French singer? Who doesn't know Surinder Kaur ji? Who doesn't know Prabha Atre ji? Who doesn't know Begum Akhtar ji? These were highly influential women in their times, and people wanted to be that. So I think from the beginning of our what do you say? If you look at it anthropologically, we're all programmed to be ourselves and to have our own unique personalities.
Wow.
So I think it was a phase right now, but I think I always believe that हम सबकी अपनी शक्ल होती है, अपनी आवाज भी होनी चाहिए.
Goosebumps. So, oh my god, this is
very,
such
very important
a
to have
profound.
That.
Yeah, very profound. You have to find your path, and you did.
No, don't need to find anything. Yeah, just be with yourself. You'll find it, and it's you. It's just you. There's nothing else to find.
Beautiful.
If you can figure yourself, I think you've had a great life. Yeah.
Great. So Bollywood, how did Bollywood really happen? And you were seeing it happening and unfolding, and you just got seeped into it. Take us through this journey.
So Bollywood was like, even now, if someone asks me how do you sing for Bollywood, I don't know the answer, because I had people who called me to sing a song, and I sang it in the way I can, and they have accepted me for who I am. I'm very grateful for that. I mean, be it Mithun, be it Shankar sir, be it Vishal Shekhar, be it Preetham, be it Rahman Saab, be it anyone who I've worked with. I think they've been very, very generous to accept me the way I am. So here I am.
Generous is such a generous statement of yours, because when a sound of Shilpa Rao comes in any song, it just feels like a spa. It feels like somebody has touched your soul. I mean, your voice is
No one said that.
beautiful.
It feels like spa. Wow, I love that. Thank you.
It does. And trust me, I've been just on a repeat loop mode. And sometimes what happens, you get bored of something, you suddenly hear Shilpa Rao, and then you're like, oh my God, I really love this song. And that brings me to the next sentence, when you have talked about so many music directors who have influenced you and you are so grateful to them. Who has been your favorite to work with? Like, you just gel.
No, I gel with Mithun, I gel with Vishal Shekhar, I gel with Preetham. It's in their own way. We have our own chemistry when we work. So you cannot like everyone has like 10 friends, someone has 50 friends, but you have your own dynamic with each of them. They can never be the same. So yeah, I have, and I'm so glad to say that we are friends. I mean, I'm so happy that we just don't work together. We are friends, and yeah, that's actually really precious. Yeah.
So friendship happens, real true friendship. The media world, when we are outside, and their work relationships. But what would that true friendship for you with your co-stars, with your?
I think you have friendship when you can talk about when you don't have to talk about work. And with all these people, we don't talk about work. Right.
How was that experience to sing for Coke Studio? Was it different? What was your takeaway from it?
One thing I know, having seen the world, and I'm very, very lucky to have seen such beautiful places in my life. The one thing I know is that no matter where you go, human emotion is the same. And no matter where you go, artists have one thing and only one thing that they want to say to everyone is the message of love. There's nothing else. And that is what Coke Studio was for me.
So beautiful. Yeah, Shilpa Rao, completely, person as a person, when we talk to you here personally on FunAsia Radio, it just feels that the soul that we hear in the music is a soul that comes, like they said, खुशी चेहरे पर दिखती है, गाना आपके personality में है. So tell me one thing, when you're not a non-Hindi speaker, that's not your first language, but your diction, your language is so clear, whether it be Hindi or Urdu. So was it because you've grown around people, or it was a conscious effort?
So I mean, though I'm a South Indian, I'm a Telugu by birth. I mean, my entire family is from the south. But we lived in Bihar, we lived in Bihar all my life. I was born, brought up in Jamshedpur. My parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, all of us have been from there. So I think by virtue of that, Hindi came very naturally to me. I didn't have to make an effort because everyone spoke in Hindi in Bihar. So yeah, that was not a problem. And when it came to Urdu, my father, because I was training to sing ghazals, so he made me learn how to read and write in Urdu. I'm not fluent or anything. I can probably read 2-letter words or something very, very slowly, but it was very, very crucial for me to do that, because of which I could pronounce and sing Urdu. I really try to sing it well. Yeah.
No, it's crystal clear. You do a great job with it. So, times have changed. And earlier in one movie, there were 6 songs. 1 or 2 person sang all those songs. And maybe a third person, if there's 2 female or 2 males, would eventually come in. But now, each song is a masterpiece in itself. Like each artist is singing like 6 songs, there's 6 different artists. So you guys never feel like, I wish I had sang that song? Or sometimes, in an entire album, 1 or 2 songs would really find the topmost place. Some albums, yes, all songs. Because people are not so, people keep moving so quickly. They don't even give a chance to hear all the songs. So don't you feel sometimes that if it's unfair that song of mine did not get so much of attention, whereas you were so good in it?
It happens, but life is like strange. Sometimes you really put in so much effort into one song, it doesn't do well, and there's something that you feel, wow, this is not what I expected. But then that's okay. The main point is to kind of not stop and keep going. I do feel that there are times when you have failures, you have success, but the important thing is what you do the next day. And especially be very, very careful when there's success, because it's very easy to lose your way. It's very easy to get influenced. So be very careful when you're successful.
So what do you do?
Get back to work. Next day, go back and sing a new song. Work harder. Put in more effort. Learn something new. I think I don't stop doing that. No.
And if you have failed something that has hurted you?
I have failed more than I've succeeded.
No way.
Trust me, anyone who's doing something in life has failed more number of times than you succeed. It's a mathematical certainty. And because of those failures, you are what you are.
See, you give so much of hope to everybody who's listening to us, watching us, because
failure has nothing to do with you. Failure has it doesn't say anything about you. No. But yes, if you fail and you give up, that's saying something about you. So if you don't let it win over you and you get up and then you get back to work, I think that says a lot about you. Yeah.
So the reality shows have started. The accessibility to Bollywood and Bollywood accessibility to artists has grown so much, and you and contemporary like you are established, but everybody's looking for new voices. Suddenly they just move. How do you feel about this volatile nature of the industry now? No commitment. I mean, there's nothing, no stability. How do you grow yourself every single day?
Stability actually comes from yourself, and if you are intuitive about the changes that are happening around you, if you can sense, I would ask artists or musicians or who want to be artists, how often do you actually learn something new after getting into professional work? How often do you go back home and learn something new? It's not that we should only learn when you're children or when you're starting off. Learning should never stop. So even when you're working and you've made some name for yourself, learning should not stop. Because if you keep learning, you'll be able to cope with all the changes that are happening around you. And when we say it's volatile, it's you don't know what's going to happen and this and that, I think the biggest way to cope with it is to learn and to keep evolving. So yeah, never stop doing that. Yeah.
So do you for you every day is a practice?
Every day should be. Every day should be. I mean, go and ask your Guruji or Ustadji. They'll say the same thing. How can you skip practice? You have to, and if you skip practice, it shows on your singing. So yeah, it shows. So yeah,
Like you
don't
eat
give up.
every day, you have to sleep every day.
You have
Singer.
to. You have to. It's part of your daily routine. Yeah.
Has been your favorite song that like you relate to yourself?
Yeah, I know. I get this a lot. I've done many songs all through my
How many?
my
If you know
career,
the
but
number, exact
I don't
number.
even know the number. But I would say my favorite always will be Dost Naina. I don't know why. It's just yeah.
First
It'll
love.
always be whatever it is. I think it's me. It just yeah. It's me.
We have now a very quick. शिल्पा राव इन द हाउस। दोस्तों 104.9 FM फन एशिया रेडियो सुन रहे हैं आप, और यहाँ पर सुर ऑन एयर का सेलिब्रिटी शो चल रहा है। वेलकम जिन्होंने अभी भी ट्यून इन किया है, थैंक यू फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन। सच एन अमेजिंग सिंगर। इनसे अभी एक क्विक बीट सेगमेंट बाकी है और हम उनसे छोटे छोटे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे विच शी विल बी आंसरिंग वेरी क्विकली। और थैंक यू टू वैशाली ठक्कर आर CEO, और जो फनेजा की CEO हैं, और जिनकी वजह से ये जो प्लेटफॉर्म है फनेजा का ऐसे कैसे खास खास शोज आप तक पहुंचाता है। जिन्होंने अभी अभी ट्यून इन किया है, शिल्पा राव इज अ ऑसम सेलिब्रिटी फ्रॉम बॉलीवुड, और आज उन्हीं के साथ हम वक्त बिता रहे हैं। कुछ उनके गाने सुन रहे हैं, कुछ उनसे बातें कर रहे हैं, जो ऐसी बातें जो अदरवाइज वी हैव नॉट नोन, एंड सम क्वेश्चंस विच वी रियली फील लाइक नोइंग। सच अ डाउन टू अर्थ पर्सन, कितनी ग्राउंडेड है, अभी अभी आपने जाना। वी हैव नाउ अ वेरी क्विक बीट सेगमेंट। रेडी? आंसर एज क्विकली एज यू कैन। हाउ? So,
Okay.
one actress you feel your voice suits the best?
Okay. Deepika, Katrina. I think yeah. Deepika and Katrina. Yeah.
I think personality. and the voice.
Ah.
Best compliment that you have ever got?
I think right now my
Oh.
voice feels like a spa. It's not bad. Very fresh. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cute. So has anybody told you that you have a natural echo to your voice?
Yeah, I do get that. They always say that there's this body to your voice. Yeah, I get this a lot. Yeah.
It's very different.
And a lot of people actually meet me and they feel that, they'll be like this huge woman and then I show up and yeah,
Petite.
ये match नहीं कर रहा है.
Petite.
Yeah.
छोटू सी
Yeah.
छोटी मिर्ची बड़ी झाल.
हाँ, so yeah, I get this. Yeah.
So live or recorded? What is your favorite?
Both. We're very greedy people. Both. They were extremely greedy.
Just curious.
Hmm.
Like heroines have a screen test. Do you also have a voice test if there's a song?
Yeah, of course. We have that because when you go and you try to try out a new song and sometimes there is some part that really connects with you because आप पहली बार में ऐसा गा लो वो होता है कभी कभार, but sometimes you need to grow with the song and you sometimes to evolve with the song, so that's okay. I feel that it's great that you are putting yourself there and you're growing with the song. Yeah.
How does Shilpa unwind?
I don't need to unwind. I'm pretty much very happy when I'm doing my work or performing on stage. I don't feel stressed about it. I think
Like to go to the happy, like some people would say, oh, when we are chilling out with friends, or I've gone for a vacation, I just don't even check my phone.
I don't think I've worked one day in my life.
Ah.
I don't think so. This feels like you asked me to come and record one song 10 times, I'll still do it. I don't feel stressed about it. Yeah, it's great to just do this. Yeah.
An experience in life that you can actually never forget.
Yeah, I mean the time that I've spent with my brother. I mean, since he was born and he got us so much happiness into our family, and yeah, it's he'll always be the most special human being in my life. Yeah, and he's here. I mean, he's studying in Paris and he lives there, but then he's here for 2 months. So yeah, we're making the most of it. Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. So your favorite contemporary singer, who you feel your voice and his voice like just marry each other? Sorry for the word.
No. It's voices blend so beautifully. I mean, not contemporary, but I would love to sing something with Sukhi ji, Sukhwinder Singh. I love his voice. I'm such a big fan. So I would love to sing something with him. Yeah.
Oh, Sukhi ji, you should be listening to this, and I'm sure
Sukhi ji, if you're
want.
listening to this, please let's do a song. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh, lovely. Universe is hearing. Your secret desire.
My secret desire would be just like the लोगों को बस मतलब give love a chance and choose love all the time. I think that would be the desire that I have for people, for everyone. Yeah, if people can choose love on a daily basis. Yeah.
And worst nightmare?
Worst nightmare is this, when people don't choose love. That is the worst nightmare. It is.
Has anybody ever you have bumped into, the airport looks happen, but bumping into people happen and you're like, oh my god, this was destined?
Yeah, actually बहुत लोग आपको airport पे मिलते हैं जो मतलब you start the day on such a good note. There's so many people that you bump into because when the gig season is on and everyone's traveling, so yeah, you bump into each other and yeah, why not? Of course, it's great to bump into fellow artists and yeah, it's always nice. Where are you going? I'm going here. Acha, you going there too? ये वो सारा कुछ आराम से. Yeah. So any day that you have spent together and you're happy and there's a lot of laughter around you, I think those are some good days. So yeah, to spend more time with family. Yeah, for sure.
I would love you to sing something for us. Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna sing you Tere Hawale. It's
to watch
I
the
love
movie.
this song, and it's one of those very soothing ones. So yeah, I'm gonna sing that for you. Okay, here we go.
ना हो के भी करीब तू हमेशा पास था के 100 जन्म भी देखती मैं तेरा रास्ता जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया.
This is for everyone.
Oh my God. It just, the music I can hear without the music. Yaria has been such a beautiful song. The collaboration between you and Mohan, like you nailed it. How did Yaria come to you?
Simple. Pritam wanted to do a song, and he said just, and there were these beautiful lines written by Irshad ji, and yeah, it was, I think, again another song which is so beautiful and really close to my heart. Yeah, it is.
A music director that you really want to work with?
I think I have a very long list of artists that I'm very enamored by. Many of them from India, many of them from outside India, and I would love to work with them. There's a long list of artists that I would love to work with. There's Snarky Puppy, there's Sting, there is Ritviz, there is Vayu, there's so many people that I want to work with. Yeah.
Have you sent them a song of yours? Listen, call me.
No, we know each other. We would love to, like, yeah. I mean, I wish I knew Sting. I would be like over the moon or something. But yeah, I would love to work with him. Yeah. I'm just putting out stuff.
So that's how you do it, right? Manifest.
Yeah. Manifest. Yeah.
What are your future projects? What should we look forward to coming from Shilpa Rao?
There's lots of music coming your way, and I'm really excited about all of them. There's some with Pritam, there's some with Vaishali. So yeah, I hope you like all of them. Yeah.
So after COVID, do you think things have changed? Approachability, things, or everything has just come back same or with double?
No, obviously, the people have changed, and they should. Change is necessary. Change is good, and I hope people change in a way that give more focus on health and things that really matter to you. Because at some point we were just like work, and it was always about getting there and doing this and achieving this and that, and at some point we just lost ourselves, focusing on our health, focusing on some things that mean and matter to us. So I hope people have changed and are focusing on these things. Yeah. Thank you so much, and you have a great day, have a great weekend, and yeah, a great life. I'll see you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you.
मुझे दिल